Well, good morning. I'm just out of a spin class and I match my t-shirt. Yay! I'm out of spin. I went to the post office to collect a vintage parcel that I had click and collect. I am now going to go in, have my shower and my breakfast because I'm starving. It's just gone 11:05. So shower, breakfast, and then I'm going to go do a bit of editing and a bit of recording because I want to keep up this content buzz, girly whirlies, and I want to record something maybe for TikTok or whatever. And then, as I said, I'm going to an event tonight. I'm going to an event in town with 14 Social Lane in Pitch, Dublin, which is like a big kind of screening theatre thing, I suppose. So we're gonna go and watch the screening of Love Island. So me and Miss Freya are going. I think she's going. She was at a sleepover last night and she's not answering her phone. I did just offer her a lift home, but she didn't even answer the phone to me. Biatch. A nice Monday on the cards, and now that my walk and my spin class is done, I can fully just tick all my boxes off. I'm a sleepy girl. I'm a sleepy girl. Good evening, everybody. I am back. I'm looking significantly more glam. It is just hitting 6:30. We're going to Dawson Street with 14 Social Lane to a place called Pitch, and we're going to the Love Island screening with loads of other Irish content creators and influencers, so I'm so excited. I'm obviously going to bring you guys along. I've just filmed like a little bit of a makeup tutorial thing. I'm not sure what way I'll edit it. Maybe it'll be a voiceover style situation, but I've definitely recorded it. I really like it. And then I've also just recorded a couple of clips for some Dylan Oaks content. Here we go. Let's go, girls. I'm actually wearing a black top, a black cardigan, some leopard print trousers, and I'm gonna just wear some sandals because it's freezing. It's so cold. I know the theme is holiday, florally kind of vacay vibes, but hello everybody, we've just parked the car. We are at the Setanta car park in, well, kind of just off Kildare Street, Dawson Street, kind of in the middle of them. Lads, I'm nearly after having a stroke. It's going to be €5 an hour to park here. I don't know if that's like good for Dublin city centre or if it's bad, but we're going to be here, I'd say it's going to be about €15 parking. But look,
and it's 15.30 for 3 hours.
Oh god.
So it's more than 5.
But look, our tickets for the event were free, so all's well that ends well. The event starts in 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go to the shop, get some chewing gums. I meant to bring like a protein bar with me, didn't do that, but yeah, I'm actually starving. We haven't had dinner obviously because we're stupid. There might be nibbles in here, who knows, but if not we can go and grab something afterwards. Yeah, we're gonna go. I'll obviously take you with us and we'll see you in there. Bye. Okay guys, so we're at the event now and it's starting to fill up. It's just going on 8:30. I don't know if you can actually hear me or not, but it's going on 8:30. Love Island is starting in half an hour. I've got myself a little Coke Zero moment. Obviously I'm the driver and I don't drink, but yeah, we're just chilling. We've got lovely goodie bags. I'll go through them with you when I'm home. And yeah, really excited. Everyone looks so bloody drop dead gorgeous, and we're very much giving autumn winter vibes right now.
I'll leave you to get to know each other. Good luck, my honeys, and I will see you soon. Bye. Enjoy.
Tomorrow night. So we've just come into, I think it's called Jan Street Food, and we've got one of the famous spice bags. What do you think?
It's alright.
It's not. Where is the best spice bag you think you've ever had? But this isn't it? Well, I wanted to get some chicken dumplings, but they were out of stock. Hello everybody, we're back at the car. It is almost 11:15. Freya's laughing at me, but I have to do what I have to do. We obviously went to the event with 14 Social Lane in Pitch, and it was lovely. It was really nice. Love Island was good. I have literally compiled a list of all my first impressions of all the islanders, but the location itself was absolutely fab. Taylor was a vision. She just looked so good. She looks good every time I see her. Her outfit was so nice. She said she got it in Stradivarius. After the event then, myself and Freya went into, I think it's called Jan Street Food, X-I-A-N. It's the viral spice bag place on South Anne Street in Dublin too. I used to work on South Anne Street for a couple of years that didn't obviously exist when I was working there, but we went in and had a spice bag. I wanted to get some chicken dumplings, that's what I wanted for my dinner, nice and healthy. They actually didn't have any left in stock, and I wouldn't eat, I probably would eat vegetable ones, but like I wouldn't like actively go out and order them. They were like on a platter at a party, I'd give them a nibble, but and then I wouldn't really be a fan of pork. So the options were like pork, beef. Oh, the vegetable ones, I was considering it, but they were veg and tofu, so no thanks. What would you rate the spice bag? You said 7?
7, yeah.
Satay,
9.
the satay was really, really good. I think it was probably the best satay sauce I've ever had. The spice bag itself was actually really good. I like the skinny chips. They're a bit skinnier than ones we get at home.
I
prefer the skinnier chip because they're a bit more crispy. I like a crispy chip.
The chicken was just like tikka chicken.
The
chicken.
Freya's comparing it to a takeaway that we have in our town called Tikka. Yeah, the chicken was like really good quality. It wasn't like these like stringy pulley bits of chicken or anything like that, so I like the spice bag. Obviously it is humongous. It's definitely a 1 between 2 job, so keep that in mind if you're going. Even if you like are going in a gang of 3, get a spice bag to share between the 3 of you and then get your own little thing or whatever. But yeah, I really liked it. We are on our way home now. It's probably going to take an hour to get home. We'll probably, well, maybe 45 minutes because there'll be no traffic. Obviously it's like 11:15 at night, but yeah, we'll be home by about midnight, and then I'm gonna take my makeup off, have a cup of tea and get into bed. We got word while we were at the event that our shower is broken, so for the last couple of nights I've been showering and I've noticed that there is this kind of smell, but I was thinking, is that like a burning smell or is it like a chemical smell? And it was kind of like a burning chemical smell, to be honest, 2 of them combined. So I said it to my stepdad last night. They'd obviously just landed back off holidays, and I said it to him, and he dismantled the shower today, or this evening should I say, and the inside of the box, like there's a wire melted and all, like it was a fire hazard. So yeah, no shower for me tonight. I had one this afternoon, like I'm fine, but I'm a clean gal. Right, we better go navigate ourselves home, and I'll catch you when we're back in Wicklow. Bye! Do you want to be in it?
No.
Now, everybody, it is now Tuesday morning. It is 11:30. I am back from the gym, and I actually had my shower in the gym because obviously our shower is broken in the house. But I need to blow dry my hair because the gym doesn't have a hairdryer. I'm going to blow dry my hair, strip my bed, do some laundry. I think I'm going to go to the new local cafe, sit and have a coffee and edit my weekly vlog. Yeah, I think that's the plan of action for the day. So I did have a lie on until 8:30 this morning, and I feel the better of it. So as soon as I woke up then, I edited a TikTok, like a little makeup, get ready with me, just with music over. I thought I was going to do a voiceover, but it actually just was nice to just speed it up and put music over it, because it wasn't like a tutorial as such, it was like a get ready with me. So I edited and uploaded that TikTok, and then I got myself ready for the gym, packed my bag and stuff like that, and now here we are. Yeah, I'm gonna strip my bed, put on some laundry. I strip my bed every week. I think in last week's vlog, I think I changed it twice. Every 6 to 7 to 8 days. This is like overdue now. Even though I shower every night before getting into bed and stuff, it's just nice to keep them all fresh. Every morning I let my bed air out and stuff, and I'll always spray like an antibacterial Zaflora Febreze fabric freshener thing on it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go get my shit done, and I'll check back in with you in a little while. Hello, it is 4:05, and guess what I have not done yet? Edited the weekly vlog. I'm a bold girl. Basically, I did go to the post office and for a coffee with Freya, and my intent was to sit in that coffee shop and not leave until this motherfucking video was edited. And then my cousin came in unplanned. I was gonna say uninvited, that's not the right word. My cousin came in unplanned, and I was like, drag up a seat girl, sit with us, and we just ended up yapping, which was obviously lovely, and that would probably take priority rather than a very, in the grand scheme of things, insignificant YouTube vlog, but I'm gonna get it done now. I'm at the kitchen table, I've just been to the shop and I've bought myself an energy drink. We're locking in. We are locking in. Although I am a bit peckish. I might make a bagel. Can you hear the dogs? Good morning everybody. It is almost 10 AM. It's Wednesday. I'm just back from a GP appointment. I am trying to navigate my mood swings and my low moods and my high moods, and just try and get my mood to be a bit more stable. So it's something that myself and my GP have been kind of chatting about. My blood tests have come back as being completely normal, that's like for my thyroid function and stuff. So it's not like my thyroid is like completely haywire, and that would be the reason why. So we're gonna explore a couple of options. At the moment I'm not going down like the medication route, because I don't really want to be taking medication for something that I don't know what I'm taking it for. Mood swings, obviously low mood, depressive episodes, but I'm not depressed, I don't think. Yeah, so he's recommended for the moment that I explore some CBT counselling, which I think I may have done in the past. I'm not gonna lie, I've done so much counselling over the years that I can't keep up with it. And I also should book an appointment with a psychologist just to explore my brain chemistry and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just a nice chat with my GP, and he was like really kind to me, and he was like, look, like the girl that's sitting here in front of me is like a total different girl than I met 5 years ago. You've completely transformed yourself, like you should be so proud and stop being so hard on yourself. And I was like, I know, but sometimes my brain takes over and is really hard on myself. And he was like, you wouldn't speak to your friends the way that you'd be speaking to yourself. And I was like, I know. I didn't feel nervous or anything about going to that appointment, because he's just real gentle, I suppose. He's wise. He's in the right profession, let me tell you. It's now 10 AM. My room is very untidy because I don't know what happened. I just need to do like a bit of a speed clean. I didn't do any laundry yesterday, I didn't do any organising yesterday. All the things that I said I was going to do, my time was stolen from me. Out of my control. But anyway, today it's about me, nobody motherfucking else. Good evening everybody, how are you? It is now 12:15 at night, and I am just in my room getting myself ready for bed. I've just come down and I've put away all my filming equipment because today I had a very productive day. Let me talk you through it. Let's just recap real quick. So this morning I had a doctor's appointment for 9:15. It went really well. We discussed my mental health, all that good stuff. Came home, I cleaned the house, I cleaned my room, I got myself ready with some hair and makeup. I sat and I filmed a catch up, get to know me sort of video for my YouTube channel. I can't really, what am I going to even call it? Catch up. A well overdue catch up. I also filmed a TikTok, which was a haul video from the event I went to on Monday with 14 Social Lane, the Glow for It goodie bag. I finished editing week 2 weekly vlog, so that's up on the channel already. Then I cooked dinner for my little cousin, beans on toast, not very glam. We were kind of minding him for the evening, and then I dropped him home, went to Aldi, I recycled our bottles and cans, picked up a few groceries, came home, done the thumbnail and stuff for the video, set it live, shared it on socials. Then I done a bit of just lounging, I suppose, lounging with the fam, and at about 11 o'clock there I'm after cooking up some chicken because I actually didn't have like a proper dinner. So I'm just after having a proper dinner at like 11:30 at night. But look, I'm going to bed fed, and that's all that matters. And I've just come back down to my room, put away all my filming equipment, and now I'm going to get myself ready for bed. But yeah, productive evening all around, or productive day all around should I say. The only thing is, girls, my bed is naked at the minute. I need to put my bed sheets on. I do this every time. I always strip my bed, I wash it, I dry it, and then it's like midnight and I'm like, oh my god, my bed is not dressed yet. But yeah, I am going to get myself washed and dressed for bed, take my makeup off, brush my teeth, all that good stuff, dress my bed, get into bed and do some journaling. I'm trying to journal every single day, and I actually missed yesterday because I didn't prioritise myself. And it's also a full moon out tonight, so it is the full moon in Sagittarius. I don't really know what that part means, but I just know it's a full moon. I treat my full moons very seriously. I always do a bit of scripting, journaling, manifesting. I just really like to try and do anything to, like, I will literally do anything to try and invite some like nice positive manifestations into my life and into my reality. So whether it's 11/11, whether it's doing 3 laps of the lighthouse and making a wish, or whether it's a full moon, I really just, anything I can do to try and bring all my nice things, deserving things to me, I will do. So it was a complete rest day actually. So I did schedule in a rest day today, and then I kind of temporarily forgot about it. Had made plans with my sister to go and do something after she'd finished work, and then I texted her midday and I was like, I've just opened my journal and I've seen that today is actually a rest day for me, but I can still do something with you if you want. And she was like, no, if it's a rest day, it's a rest day. So I was like, yeah, you're right, it's a rest day. So yeah, no exercise was done by me today. I should have probably went for a walk, but I was actually just so busy doing my own little like bits. Hello girlies, I'm just in the middle of doing a little bit of skincare. I am washed and dressed for bed, and I'm about to settle in to do a bit of journaling. I want to check my emails because I've just been charged for HelloFresh, which I cancelled. Look, it's only €30, but I want to go in and make sure that I'm actually being delivered food that I eat, because it will auto pick your meals if you don't. Good morning everybody, how are yous? It is Thursday morning and can you hear the rain? It is absolutely bucking it outside, like it's absolutely pissing out of the heavens. It's just not even lightening up, like it's just pure heavy thick rain. It's really nice though, don't get me wrong, I love it, but I haven't checked the weather. I don't even know what the story is of it lightening up or anything to go for a walk. But yeah, I went to bed super late last night, like super duper late, like the sun was almost up. I just was doing a lot of journaling, a lot of manifestation, a lot of organising, brain dumping and stuff like that, and by the time I actually got into bed I didn't realise how late it was. I was like, oh shit. So I didn't set an alarm for this morning. I was like, look, whenever your body naturally wakes up, that's when you'll get up. So I got up at 10, which is like, it's a very extravagant lie on, I'm not gonna lie, but considering the amount of hours sleep I have in my tank, it's not that extravagant. So I'm having a bit of a slow day, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna get shit done. Obviously, as it's raining out, I'm not gonna get out and get some fresh air. Like, it's so funny, like I have conflicting parts of my brain. Like the one part of my brain is like, oh my god, it's so cozy, have a nice slow paced day, and the other part is like, go for a 10-kilometer run in the rain. Like, anywho, I'm gonna go to the gym instead. I could have another rest day, but I really want to move my body today. I'm gonna go and do that. My Flow app is reminding me that my period is coming in 3 days, so yeah, I do want to go move my body. I'm also craving some pasta, like a really nice fresh tagliatelle, like a creamy tomato, like a penne alla vodka vibe, but like tagliatelle. Got my morning pages done, which are 3 pages of journaling. There's no like direction or whatever with it. Every day I just try and dump 3 pages of thoughts out onto paper, and my dog is just taking over here, so I'm gonna go feed myself, get myself washed and dressed, and then I'm gonna bring myself to the gym, and I'm sure I'll catch you somewhere along the way. But oh my god, I need food, and then I need a coffee. I keep the coffee until after the workout, so that's what's gonna get me through, you know what I mean? Well, how are yous? I'm making an electrolyte here because I have a bit of a headache coming on. Maybe it's lack of sleep, maybe it's just me. So I'm going to take an electrolyte. I've taken my medication, I've had my lunch, had some chicken and rice and hot sauce. I'm obviously dressed in an outfit to go to the gym, and then I'm going to bring my Red Bull. I've got my headphones, I've got my phone, and yeah, I'm going to go to the gym for 45 minutes. Then I'm going to go to myself a coffee. I'm very tempted to drive to Dundrum. Sculpted by Amy have their minivan out in the kind of at the back of Dundrum, you know, where like the McDonald's and stuff is, and they're doing this campaign whereby you bring an old foundation that doesn't serve you anymore or doesn't like sit well on you, and they will exchange it for a Hydra Tint. And I've never tried Hydra Tint and I've really wanted to try it, but I obviously just can't justify going out and buying one just because I have a drawer full of makeup here. Yeah, I don't know, to be continued. They are there until 7 o'clock tonight if I do want to go. I'm like very tempted. But yeah, I'm gonna go get the gym done anyway, so then that if myself and my sister do decide to go, we can go. But yeah. Well, hello everybody, how are yous? We are on our way to Dundrum. I know I briefly mentioned it before the gym that we were considering going, but now we're actually going. So I went to the gym, done a 45-minute workout, grabbed my coffee from Nick's, then I flew back home to grab a foundation and grab Freya here. And now we're on our way to Dundrum, and we're hopefully going to go to the Sculpted by Amy base camp and get ourselves a little free foundation just for exchanging an old one. So I read, or I seen online, sorry, that you could either get a Hydra Tint or a Second Skin foundation. I've already had the Second Skin foundation. I actually currently have some of it at home, and I've never tried the Hydra Tint, so hopefully I'm going to get to opt for the Hydra Tint if we make it like through the queue and stuff like that. I did see a video online. There does seem to be a bit of a queue, but hopefully not too long of a queue, because Freya has to be back at a certain time to go dancing, so we're trying to crunch numbers and see what time we have to leave at, but hopefully it'll be all good and we won't be up here too long. But I just think it's such a lovely campaign to encourage like people to come and try your brand. Encouraging us to drive from Wicklow to Dundrum, which is like 40-ish kilometers, so guys, we just got here and we're both feeling like extremely lucky. Like there was no traffic, we just got parked. I feel like we're going to be in and out, girls.
Me too.
Manifest it. Okay, so we're getting into the shopping centre at 15:19. We'll keep you posted. Hello everybody, how are yous? I am back at home. Haven't filled yous in on the Sculpted by Amy saga yet, but I will when I'm back. I'm about to go and embark on a run in the rain. This is what happened to me about 2 weeks ago as well, when it was raining and dark and all. I was like, oh, would love a run. And this morning I woke up and I felt this way, but I was like, no, you don't need to do that, like relax your body. And now I'm like itching to go. I'm like, no, like this is my second can of Red Bull of the day and I've had a coffee. And I'm just really excited to go out and like get wet and get a sweat on and come home and have a shower and then just chill like a villain for the evening. Basically we've come home with no free product, but they are going to sort us out. But yeah, it was advertised very, very badly. And I don't think they understood how badly it was advertised until we showed up and we were like, but yeah, well, I'll fill these in properly when I'm back. I really should go though, because it's just approaching 7 o'clock and by 8 o'clock I'd like to be home and showered and all. So I'm gonna go and I'll fill these in later. Love you, bye. Good morning everybody, it's Friday morning. It's just 9:10 and I am making a little electrolyte drink. Good morning everybody, it's Friday. I'm out for a walk. I'm sweating, but I have free coffee. The skies are blue right now, but when I was leaving my house it was raining, so I have a hoodie and an umbrella with me. But I do have my SPF 50 on and my sunglasses, so I'm nearly home, thank God. Hello girls, happy Friday. I have come back to the house and I've done an hour speed clean, so just kept on top of everything that I done last week, just to make sure that the house is nice and clean and tidy and scrubbed for the weekend, because I am an anal bitch. I'm sitting down here with some chicken, rice and hot sauce. Not very gourmet, but very handy. And my intention was, after I've cleaned the house, I'm going to sit down and edit a YouTube video that I recorded, I think 2 nights ago. That the picture and the audio and everything else is okay. So I recorded that on my big Canon EOS 600D, and I have an external Rode microphone. And last week I bought myself a longer cable so that I can hold the microphone in my hand instead of having it like sat up on top of the camera. I don't know if it's the cable that I bought, it cost me €13, or if it's the fact that I didn't have it like inserted into the jack thing properly. But it's like a half-an-hour video. I was full glam, had the hair blow dried, all was well. And now I'm sitting with slicked back hair gel. No tan, no makeup, no nothing. I'll eat my lunch, I'll do my journaling, and I'll see how I'm fixed. Well, hello everybody. I'm still in the exact same position that I was before I left yous. Oh my God, this is getting more and more pronounced in the middle of my forehead, isn't it? Unreal. So what I was coming on to tell you was I have just put a positive spin on my whole entire day. You know the way the YouTube video audio was a big fat flop? Well, don't worry about it girls, because I've just uploaded a Dylan Oaks little content reel and TikTok, so I still have something going up, so I'm quite satisfied with that. And then I do have a couple of other bits in the archives that I can whack out if I need to. I have like a little schedule and all here, like is there actually, I'm taking this all very seriously the last while girls. I'm gonna do my journaling, have a cup of tea, then I'm gonna go down to my nanny and granddad's and potter around a little bit for them, and then I'm gonna go to my spin class, have my shower and just chill the big fat fuck out for the evening, to be quite honest. I'm back in spin class then at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to push myself too hard because I am about 2 days away from getting my period. I'm quite, just feel like I'm retaining so much water. I'm feeling really heavy, I'm feeling really sluggish. I'm feeling a bit fragile, a bit sensitive. I've been feeling fragile and sensitive anyway, but these little things would have the potential to tip me over the big fat edge, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna push myself too hard this weekend, so everything happens for a reason. Maybe that video that I had planned on uploading was gonna be a flop, you know what I mean? Maybe it was gonna do shit or something, so maybe the new one that I record is gonna be a little bit more successful. But yeah, spin tonight is a class that I've never this sounds funny, spin class tonight, I was going to say, it's a class I've never been to. I go to spin 100 times a week, but this one is an 80s themed spin, so I feel like the vibes are going to be immaculate. It's going to be 80s, I don't know if it's club classics or like dance floor classics or whatever. It's going to be 80s music, and then afterwards it says that there's pizza and beer, so I think it's like a little summer soiree. Obviously we're all going to be stinking. I might stay around and have a slice of pizza, who knows. I couldn't get into today's class or tomorrow's class, and I was on the waiting list for both, and I have gotten into both, so someone cancelled, so I'm delighted. But yeah, I think that will be really, really good for boosting the spirits. Girls, I can't stop looking at my forehead. I may ice that or something. That's really becoming quite pronounced. It is indeed. There he is. I'm on my way down to my nanny and granddad's. I'm just going to do a bit of hoovering for them, and then I'm going to go straight from there into spin class. My sister ended up getting a slot, so the two of us are going together. So it's an 80s themed spin class, so I feel like it's going to be such high energy, and it's fully booked, so I mean, like, it's going to be like hopping. I obviously don't drink, but I may or may not stay around for an slice of pizza. Who knows? That's if my social anxiety will allow me. I am just here now, so I'm going to get in and get stuck in, and then yeah, off I go to spin class. I'm having a little sugar-free Red Bull dupe from Aldi, just to hopefully give me a bit of a kick up the hole. I've had my electrolytes, I've had my coffee. Oh, someone is spreading some shite in the fields or something. Holy God, country life by country life. Well, hello everybody, happy Friday evening. It's 6:25 now, and we are, well, I'm only leaving the gym now, but we finished spin like 35-40 minutes ago. But we all sat around and had, well, I didn't obviously have beer, but we all had some pizza and donuts and beers and Prosecco and stuff like that. It was a really, really good crack. Gary, the instructor, dressed up in like a tutu and everything. Go ahead. There's one of the women. She's driven past me with her neon headband and everything on. Oh, she's not right. She was wearing neon runners and everything. Greatest of crack. I'm just gonna run into Lidl to get 1 or 2 things for dinner, and then I'm heading home, and I'm heading straight to the shower, honey, because I am a smelly girl. But yeah, it is absolutely roasting out this evening. I am sweltering. Oh my God. As I am a tick. I've just been into Lidl, right, and I've gotten my things, like I've gotten my bits for my dinner, like my groceries and stuff, which is grand. But when I was making my little mental shopping list earlier, I was like, oh, when you're in Lidl, pick up some flowers for your nanny and granddad, and maybe like some sweets or like chocolate or whatever. And I'm after forgetting, so now I'm pulled into the Aldi car park because I'm lucky that I live beside both. But I've had like a freaking sieve. I also do want to pick up some flowers for my dad's grave for Father's Day this weekend, but maybe me and my sister will go pick some together somewhere, maybe in Lidl or Tesco or something tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go in here now and get them a little bunch of flowers. My nanny really likes sweets and my granddad likes chocolate, so I'll get them a couple of treats for the weekend and all. Yeah guys, I'm just out of Aldi, and I've just witnessed one of the funniest things I've ever probably seen in my life. There was this couple, and they were doing like a huge food shop. They must have like a big family, but the woman in the couple was putting all of the shopping from the trolley onto the belt, and the shopping, like the trolley was so overpacked that there was stuff falling on the ground. It was just chaos. They had so much food. They probably could have had 2 trolleys, but they just shoved it all into one. And she was like calling her husband, like pretend his name is Mark. She's like, Mark, there's food falling all over the place, like come and help me. And he was just like dilly-dallying, and he was like, fuck's sake. So he went and like started to help her put it all up onto the belt. And then obviously in the likes of Aldi and Lidl and stuff, they fly the stuff through the checkouts. So the woman, like the wife or whatever, has the trolley and the bags, and she is packing as fast as she can. And you know how small the space is at the tills? Like he is sitting like this, literally up at like where the bloody computer screen is. He's like this, staring into the cashier's face, and the cashier is a really attractive looking, I don't know where she's from, she's not Irish, she's probably like Italian or some like gorgeous specimen of a female. Anyway, she is beautiful, and he is literally like this in her face, and the cashier is like busting the stuff through the scanner. The wife is like loading them into the trolley, and then like after, I'd say, because I was in the queue waiting on the new till to open, I'd say after about 3 minutes maybe of just pure gawking into her face, the wife was like, you okay there, Mark? He's like, oh yeah. Like it was pure comical. It was like something that you'd have seen on the telly, like, but poor Mark was in love. Oh yeah, but anyway, what I went in for was to get my nanny some of these. She loves these, and she likes Turkish Delight. I got her these the last day when she was coming home from hospital. She didn't say whether they were nice or not. Obviously they're off-branded stuff. My granddad loves a bit of fruit and nut. And then I just got them another little baby bunch of flowers just to replace the ones that are in their sitting room. But yeah, I'm gonna go drop them to them now. They'll probably give out to me, but I don't care. And I'm gonna go home and have a shower. Hello, how are yous? I'm here with a little haul. I done one of these last week as well. But while I'm kind of packing and shopping away and about to prep dinner, I said I'd show you what I got because maybe yous are nosy the way I am. But I got some of these cookies, the double chocolate cookies. They are so good, especially because I'm due my period. They are. So we're gonna have those for dessert. I picked up some caramel and biscuit bars. These are like a Twix dupe. They are 5 double bars, so there's like 10 sticks in there. I picked up some fresh basil. We do have a basil plant, but it is kind of in the middle of regrowing itself because I used it all last week for my pesto-y mayo situation. It's coming back though. I can see the little buds on it are coming back. I picked up some pasta. Normally I just make my own pasta, but I don't know, I just felt like getting some fresh pasta today. Like I haven't had this in years, but I've been seeing a lot of TikToks and I was heavily influenced, and I already have my chicken prepped for dinner and now having the pasta prepped as well. It's just gonna make dinner so much quicker. Sorry, Bo is at my leg. So yeah. Then the last few bits, I picked up some of this creamy mashed potato. If you know, you know. If you don't know, get to know. It's so bloody good. So bloody good. I picked up some fresh cream to go in this pasta dish. This is so good, especially if you're like a non-drinker like me. A glass of this with a bit of ice and a slice of fruit just really makes you feel like you're having a bit of a weekend tipple. But yeah, really good, especially this flavour. So yeah, that's my little haul. Guys, look at this. It's like I've bumped my head. It's actually just outrageous. Maybe I'm growing a little horn. Anyway, I'm gonna go prep the dinner. And the dinner's ready, I'll show you, because it's literally so good. What the hell? What the hell, Yonte? It is so raining out. So raining out. Oh my god, the flood! All of the like pipes or drains or whatever are like literally expelling water instead of like absorbing it. I still chosen to get out of my bed voluntarily to go to a spin class at 8 o'clock in this weather. Am I alright in the head, bruv? No, look, I'll feel so good after it, but girls, it's so grey out, and I don't know obviously how long it's been raining for because I was asleep, but it looks like it's been down for hours, like hours and hours. You can't see what I'm seeing, but I am literally gonna need to turn into the Viking splash tour in about 2 minutes. The amount of water, oh my god, what the hell? I didn't look at the weather forecast even for the weekend. I never ever look at the weather forecast, so that's a fun fact about me. I'm after leaving my house, and above kind of like the alcoves of our roof in our house, we always get birds making nests there. I don't know what's happened, but there is a little dead bird literally right outside my front door, and it's in this lashing rain. It's like the most miserable thing you'll ever see in your life. I obviously didn't have time to like sort it out, nor do I think I would have had the capacity to sort it out, so because that would have probably actually ruined my day, because I am actually such a sensitive being that like even witnessing it with my own eyeballs at nearly 31 years of age, even seeing that there's a dead bird, like I literally, all my thoughts for the next couple of hours will be thinking like, well, where's that bird's friends, like where's its family? Was it looks like a baby bird, I have to say, like it's really small. I don't know, stuff like that just ruins my thought process. And I know it's nature, these things happen. I tried to tell my brain that. Okay. Anyway, I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to hear me with the pure battering of the rain off my window. So I will catch you guys after spin. Girls, I feel violent after that. I'm not going to lie, I felt violent beforehand and during it, but I feel so violent right now. Basically, I'm due my period in like 1 or 2 days. I have to check my app, but my body is very much getting ready for it. I am sweating profusely, like I'm sweating like a pig. I also don't really know why, but my sweat smells like popcorn, and that's making me feel a little bit sick at this hour of the morning. Yeah, I got myself my latte. Good morning everybody, it's now Sunday morning, it's almost 9 AM and we're going to run club. We are coming to you from Glenneely this time. We are out to have a little look at a newly opened gym, or like it's opening this week. It's called Clan Fitness. Having like a bit of an open day to have people come in, have a little look at it and scope it out basically, so that's what we're here to do. We're gonna go in and have a nose. I think there's like a coffee truck and stuff here. We'll do a bit of mingling and get a bit of information about the classes and stuff, and then whatever I find out I'll of course relay back to you. But we had a lovely morning this morning. We went to the run club, then we went back to the Inspired Cafe down the Quays, and Kind have sent us out loads of these bars. So we had tea and some chocolate bars and they were lovely. We had a bit of crack and the rain held off, so that was good. But yeah, we're gonna go in here now and have a little nose and I'll chat to you after. Meow. Well, hello, how are you? We're just back out of Clan Fitness and we had a little look around. We were mingling there for how long? Probably an hour. They had a coffee truck and complimentary coffees and everything, so that was such a nice touch. Yeah, it looks really nice. And we done a little bit of a sample of a spin class and oh my god, dead. Like we done about 15 minutes and the sweat was dribbling down my arms. And they're actually going to be doing like heated classes as well, which is just gonna be not for the faint-hearted, let me tell you that. But yeah, it was really, really nice to go and support, and we also signed up for a little competition to win a 2-month membership, so you never know. But they're going to be sharing more details. We were talking to Warren, one of the owners, and we're asking him about like timetables and details and stuff, and he said that he's going to be sharing them pretty soon, so looking forward to seeing that. But now we're on the way home. It's obviously Father's Day today, so we're gonna go for maybe brunch or a bit of lunch with Jonathan, who's our stepdad. Go to like Aldi or something and get a little bunch of flowers for the grave. But yeah, it's a bleeding roast, and so it is. So we're melted. Very smelly girls.
Oh really?
It is currently 11:11, but the PM version, so it's 23:11. And I am just about to get into bed. I am shattered, like I'm so tired. I've had a lovely day though, really, really nice day. So this morning we obviously got up, had run club, then we went out to go for dinner. So we went to the Art Club A Hotel, and I'm not gonna lie, the food, girls, it wasn't great. I wouldn't be recommending it, and I hate like talking shit about a business, but the food, like out of 5 of us, I think there was one of us that like was content enough with their meal. I think 4 of us had something to say, and then the 5th person just kind of said, ah, it was grand. None of us would be like rushing back there. Yeah, ugh, I know it was out the door, right? It was Father's Day, the place was rammed, whatever, but even at that, it wouldn't be for me. Just mad downhill vibes since I was there last. After we went for dinner, we went over to the Bridgewater Shopping Centre just to have a little mooch. Picked myself up 2 lovely bits in TK Maxx actually. I'll show you them tomorrow. I cannot, girls, be arsed getting out of my bed right now. I sound so lazy, like they're literally probably 2 meters away from me. On reduced kind of red sticker clearance as well, so they were really, really good value. From Arklow to Britis, and we got ourselves a 99 on the way home. Jonathan treated us. The ice cream part was like Nanny Ann's ice cream shop. I don't know, it's a convenience store anyway. And the ice cream, I would literally drive, I'm not even like a big ice cream person, but I would literally drive from my house to Britis anytime I fancied a 99 now, because the ice cream was just so creamy, oh my god. And I got one of the small cones, like they're called a munchkin cone. It was like the perfect size. It was €2. Absolute slay. Then from there we went to Lidl and we picked up some flowers for my dad's grave. Jonathan actually bought them for us, and we went and we put flowers on my dad's grave, and we all just got into our comfies and we got takeout. Some of us got Chipper, some of us got Domino's. We all kind of said that we'd watch something, but we ended up just flicking around and we just couldn't find anything to watch. We ended up just like kind of on the sofa chilling, talking on our phones, and we just had tea and chocolate and chats and stuff, and now it's bedtime. I had a much better week this week than I did last week. I think last week all I done was really cry and be burnt out and not really leave the house. This week I was a little bit burnt out as well, I'm not gonna lie. You know, like my very first weekly vlog I was like all go. Then the second weekly vlog I was burnt out to the hilt. This week I wasn't as burnt out, but I was coming onto my period, which arrived this morning, so I just think I need to practice being a little bit more gentle with myself. which is really hard, but I need to practice. I've got another event coming up on Wednesday. I'm going to another event with Sony, so I'm so excited for that. I feel like nearly at this stage I get invited to like at least one event a week, which is really nice. I of course go to the ones that I would be interested in, like I invite to some amount of shite, and PR companies want to send you some amount of shite as well, but if it doesn't align with me, I'm just not going to waste my time or their time. But yeah, I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to start a lovely new week tomorrow with positive vibes and positive spirits. Even though today I've had to take so many painkillers for this period pain, we're going to keep the smile on our face. We're going to start as we mean to go on. We're going to bring this positive energy into the week ahead. But yeah, I don't think of anything else much going on next week, but I'll see what I can get up to. And I will chat to you guys very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Mind yourselves and mind each other.